So, what's your name?
Tammy 1.
And what's your occupation, or what was your former occupation?
Former occupation was healthcare manager for Prudential Healthcare, which is now known as United Healthcare. And now I'm a stay-at-home mom.
How long have you been here?
We have lived in this house since August 18th of 2000.
But how long have you been in this area, or have you been in this area longer?
We moved back to this area in August of 2000. We previously lived in Countryside from 1993 to 1996.
What did it look like when you were first here?
Very country. It was not built up at all. There was like the Ace Hardware and a Winn-Dixie in Oldsmar. It was a 2-lane road, some of it dirt. Even McMullen Booth was all 2-lane going north from State Road 60 north. And actually in 1993, when we bought our house in Countryside, my office was at the Hyatt Office Park off of the Courtney Campbell Causeway. And I used to have to fight the traffic up McMullen Booth as a 2-lane. But prior to that, my office was on Bush Boulevard, and I used to come in Hillsborough Avenue to Tampa Road to Curlew, and that was also 2-lane. So we lived through all that construction.
Mm-hmm. So you said it wasn't built up. What kind of construction has there been?
Oh, it's all kinds of shopping centers, from Racetrack Road with Lowe's and Publix, Cracker Barrel restaurants, all the little shopping centers. There was nothing there but fields.
Mm-hmm. What did the buildings look like that were here originally before being built up?
Either just wood or concrete block. Definitely not decorative like some of the new plazas are now, where like Rumba's is, and those types of restaurants where they've really made them attractive buildings. Previously, it was just white buildings, wood buildings. Frank's Trains and Hobbies was still located on Tampa Road in that old building. So everything just looks prettier.
Mm-hmm. So would you say it was easier or harder to live here then versus now?
Well, that's a double-edged sword, I think. It was a simpler life then. Everything is very congested now, but the construction, it caused a lot of mayhem, backups and traffic. Even your dad and I got married at the Eastlake Woodlands Country Club on December 12th, 1992. And people trying to get to our wedding got caught in the traffic on Hillsborough because it was done first. And Oldsmar did not want the big lanes of traffic. They wanted to stay 2 lanes. So literally when you got to Oldsmar at Racetrack Road, it went back to 2 lanes, even though the construction was done on Hillsborough. So, I saw like the city leaders and stuff really fight the new roads and stuff. But, now it's easier. You can go across the street to Marshall's. Publix is bigger. AMC movie theaters there. You can get a Starbucks if you want. And if you wanted any of that stuff, you had to go over to the Countryside area, to Countryside Mall.
How's the economy been over the years?
Well, we've seen it up, and we've seen it down, and I think we're coming back up again. What was it? 8 years ago when the economy tanked, and people were buying houses that should not. I mean, even houses in this neighborhood they were selling for almost $700,000, which was way over what they should have been, but that's what they sold at. And some of those people have held on to those homes, but we have had a few foreclosures, in the area. That was really hard to watch.
Mm-hmm. So, is this your favorite place to live?
Yes, it has been my favorite place to live so far.
And what would you like to see change?
I would like to see the snowbirds stop coming back, even though that's good for the economy. But it makes traffic difficult. I would like to see. We live in East Lake Woodlands, and we are considered unincorporated Oldsmar, so we don't get the benefits of being a part of Oldsmar, but we are kind of left out to dry. And I know years ago we wanted to incorporate and have East Lake our own zip code and our own city, and that's kind of what I would like to still see happen, because I feel that this area, even along McMullen Booth, we're very different than, incorporated Oldsmar.
All right, so that's it.